And so let's go to Debra. So Debra, I would love to start. I know that you have been working a lot with Fusion, with applications, and I always see you like a person in the middle between technology and business, that you can understand both worlds, honestly. So just let us know what is the things that you are thinking that is going to be is a good feature for you this year.
And you're absolutely right. I feel that is my role in life, that my job is a translator of technology to business. I always say that I don't do technology, but I understand how it works, not just what it does, and then get to translate that. So again, amazed to be invited here. I'm not traditionally seen as data or analytics. And so I was thinking, oh, what do I talk about? And so actually I thought, rather than show something, I would talk about what it means. And we've had 2 people so far. And Maria started by, we're nicknaming 23C App Simple. And then Jean talked about graphs. That's not even what I thought graphs was, right? So I have learned so much in the last 7 minutes. And I'm thinking, how long before, a dating app starts using that, but anyway, so I thought I would talk about what the technology means in my world, in the applications. And so I'll start by, so Steve Miranda's announcement at Cloud World, one of the main announcements that he talked about in the applications space was the applications platform, and how they're making it possible for customers to use the tools that they themselves use on the applications. And he was particularly talking about Visual Builder, which is what they now use for the Fusion applications, but Apex is also part of that platform. And when they talk about Cerner, they're talking about Apex being the low-code extension for that. And it was just fantastic just to hear this. We want you to build out from our applications, because that hasn't always been the truth. So the applications platform is going to make it just so much easier for people to do what they've been doing anyway. But, again, like Maria was saying, this ability to be able to do things simpler. I always think, if you're an Oracle product manager, you come up with these amazing technologies, and then you have to sit back and see, how do people actually use it? And then you can, grow it more based on how it's being used. And so Oracle have seen that people are extending the applications and are now making it easiest for us to do that by handing over the tools that they've been using. One part that I'm so excited about is that they're sharing the design patterns. So the way all of the investment that's made in user experience in the applications world, and where's the best place to put stuff, and where's the best way of dealing with a record update or inserting something, they're sharing those patterns with us. And that's a really powerful thing for developers, because we should be developing the functionality, not worrying about the pages, if Oracle's already done that for you. So being able to see the design patterns is a really powerful thing that was released this year. Now, I was going to say at this point, my job is to, help technology and the business work together. And I Googled a picture for that. And this was the first one I came up with. And I thought, well, that's no good. There's one woman on that page. So I'm not having that. So I found another picture. My job is about explaining that technology to the business. So why is that difficult? It shouldn't be difficult. But the problem in the SaaS world is Oracle wrote it and told us, this is sealed, stay away from it. You can't customize it. You can't do all of the things that you used to do. And So now they're saying, hey, you can't customize the applications, but you can extend it. That's taking a long time to get that message over, that actually it is okay. And sometimes it's semantics and whatever, and you're saying to people, no, we can extend. And you know, and then I go back to this is coexistence and we can do this. But it is hard to get that message over to people that this is actually okay. And it was really good this year that all of the messages were around you can extend. And for all you wonderful ladies on the panel here today, one of the other things that they're doing, and some of this isn't quite there yet, but they're enabling us to, you know, instead of having to take all of the different tools and knit them together, they're allowing us to expose analytics in Visual Builder. They're allowing us to expose different technologies within technologies rather than having to stitch them all together, which is really powerful for my world. And I just want to give a really quick history lesson around how we in the apps world benefit from things that you're doing in the technology. A few years ago, Oracle came up with Oracle Digital Assistant. I did a proof of concept on it and really struggled around how I accessed not the data, but the security around my access to the data in the Fusion application. And then when Oracle, and the reason was the APIs weren't fit for what we wanted to do with it. So when Oracle said, we'll build the skills for you, they had to build the APIs to support that. That's great. That's fantastic. That's their job. But what that means then is that we can use those APIs when we're extending, either through Apex or through Visual Builder or through any of the other technologies we do. So as each of these technologies comes along, we all benefit from it when people start to use it. And that's the exciting bit of my job. And, you know, and where can all of this innovation be used for the businesses that have invested in it? So not as technical as the other sessions, but I hope that just, you know, the importance of it to my world.
No, but this is great. This is great, Debra. Thank you so much for bringing this up. It's
No
very
problem.
important. It's very important. Thank you so much, Debra. And